Turning now to Amherst, where a driver survives a crash through a firehouse. That driver is now recovering. The crash left a gaping hole in the fire hall. News 4's Luke Moretti is live from the Main and Transit Fire Department with the details tonight. Luke?
Yeah, Don, I was going to say it looks like a hurricane came through here, but that wasn't the case at all. It was a car that smashed into the bays here at the Main Transit Fire Station. You can see that garage door is just crumbled, and up above you can see part of the structure was actually falling down. They had to put supports up here. And after all was said and done at 12:35 this morning, these firefighters had to perform a rescue right here at the fire hall. Firefighter Richard Chudy was doing some late-night office work.
Our building shook like an earthquake.
And he didn't have to go far for this tricky rescue.
We were worrying about the structure, our, safety for him, for ourselves. Bricks were falling at different points.
Amherst police say 50-year-old Mark Detlef of Buffalo smashed his vehicle into the truck bay doors of the Main Transit Fire Station.
It appears, from what we've learned, it's intentional that he drove right into the fire hall.
Was he targeting that particular fire hall, or was it?
I don't believe so. I think it was just there, and that's what he decided to do.
Firefighters had to be careful about rescuing the driver since the structure had been compromised by the crash.
It took us almost an hour, very long extrication time for the patient because he was trapped underneath debris.
Broken leg, broken arm, possible internal injuries, but nothing life-threatening is what I've been told. We want that car because we're getting a search warrant for the black box, which will help us determine his speed.
Engineers were back at the scene trying to shore up the building, while workers removed sections of sprinkler pipes to prevent flooding in case of a partial collapse.
We know we've got 4 truck bays damaged. We just don't know how severely. And then we have to check the roof.
Meanwhile, police have charged the driver with felony criminal mischief and say more charges are possible. Captain Patrick McKenna tells News 4 that Mark Detlef has been living in motels off and on, and that he's had some involvement with another police agency.
I'm not aware of anything extensive. I know there is domestic issues.
Yeah, we're live back here at Main Transit Fire Station. I'm joined by the fire chief, John Kemp. This has been a long night, a long day for you, I know, but it looks like you've gotten things cleaned up here pretty well, and I know the supports are up in the bay areas.
We believe at this point we're structurally fairly safe. We are getting the mess cleaned up that you noticed, and hopefully now we'll start putting vehicles away or moving them around, and we are fully operational.
I was going to say, this really didn't impact your surface. I mean, you were answering calls while this was all happening, right, throughout the day?
We only had like 3 today, but yeah, we were still going, and we still have 2 crews out of town helping out downstate with the flood, so we're okay.
And as far as putting the trucks back in here, that's going to be a while till they can determine, the structural situation here, right?
Correct, but actually we lost the end 4 bays, so we're only going to use 2 bays here. We're going to move vehicles to other buildings, so they might wind up at other fire stations.
And out of the 6 trucks, I think 3 were damaged, you said, right?
Correct.
3 fire trucks.
Vehicles, yeah.
Chief, thank you very much. I appreciate that. They're continuing the work here, as you can see. I wanted to point out one thing, that things come up from time to time after these kinds of situations happen. You can see this crack that's right here in the wall, and this is a column that's actually on the other side of where the accident actually had taken place. So these are the kinds of things that they're going to have to look for. So we're live in Amherst tonight. Luke Moretti, News 4. Don, back to you.